got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
This is fielded at the 27. A great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. To throw, it's Mahomes. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be complete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's...
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit him.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Marquise Brown, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chiefs are able to widen their lead here in this first half. So the numbers are starting to pile up here early on. We have yet to reach halftime, yet that is already now 4 touchdown passes. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. Looking to throw it. Minshew. Eluding the pressure right. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
That's caught by Myers. And he makes it all the way down to the 13-yard. It's a big play there for Vegas. 54 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now a give to Madison. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Here's Madison getting it again on 2nd. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Now Minshew. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Madison will score. Touchdown, Raiders. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And now it's blocked. That's a live ball scooped up by the offense. following the botch PAT. They're set to kick this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Oh, he shifts past him. He might score. He will score. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Okay, we need to double-check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats, but what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice, healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click.
And right
I just said click a lot.
Yes, you did, but that's okay. The guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down.
Good luck.
He's going to have hair that looks like mine soon. Not much of it.
And again, it's no good. A few boo birds coming out as he's missed his second extra point here in the first half. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. This offense returns to the fold along with running back Alexander Madison. He's had a good chunk of carries. Problem is for very little success. I don't want to put it all on his shoulders, but that's a big reason they're losing right now.
Have to be very careful that he doesn't start pointing fingers. Offensive line obviously trying. The defense is doing a nice job against him today. When it's all said and done, it's all about the guy in the mirror. He has to get it done better going forward.
See if he can look and do some soul-searching now. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down. Minshew sets to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Myers. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Back to throw here. Flushed out right. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Looking deep downfield, and this is going to be intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. And, Charles, yeah, it seems like sometimes when you fall down early, there can be a tendency there to try and get it all back in one fell swoop. And that time, that thinking leads to an interception.
And I believe you brought up a really good point there, Brandon, because you try and force plays, right? You try and get all back in one shot, just as you mentioned there. And you know you're going to need some big plays to get back into the game. But ultimately, you really can't force what isn't there.
And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Now a 2nd and 10. In his own end zone, it's Mahomes. That's laid out deep for Rice. That will Be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there.
And from their own end zone, it's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And an utter disaster as the ball's going to go over on downs at the 2-yard line. They'll try to run with Madison. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Second down and goal. Minshew under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. A big win there defensively on second and goal. A loss of 7, and it brings up third. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Third and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. He'll drop to throw. And he'll just get rid of it. The Kansas City defense tough to throw on there, and now it's fourth down.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on third down.
Fourth down, and on comes the Raider kicker, Daniel Carlson. This a 27-yard attempt here. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Gotta say, Charles, a little surprising to have a kick this short blocked. Usually that happens on the longer ones, but great job by the special teams to kind of sift through there and get a hand on it.
Yeah, you've seen a lot of football over time, partner, and you're right about it. Typically, the longer field goals start lower because they have so much more ground to cover to get to the post. And that's when you get a hand on it. These short ones, you're able to pop it up in the air pretty quickly. Normally, you get height. In this case, extra effort to block that one.
And that nearly intercepted. Oh, the free safety roaming into position almost had it, but it's second down.
Second down and 10.
Final shot before the half for Mahomes. Looking for Kelsey on the deep ball. This one is incomplete. So we've come upon, due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Raider offense ready to go here to start the third quarter. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
From the 29, Minshew under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Tershawn Wharton picks up his second sack of the afternoon. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. Off play action, it's Minshew. He'll buy under pressure again, and down he goes again. And now that brings up fourth down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. Here's A.J. Cole now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. Pulled in at the 24. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. In motion right is Hopkins.
And he'll get it here on the touch pass.
Oh, some strong running. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 23 yards on the play.
Well, that'll help the old passing stats. Remember, it was a pop pass, so it's not a wide receiver run there, Charles.
But I like the way that you scored it, and that's exactly how it goes into the books. But remember, he's had success throwing the ball the standard way in this game. And here, this little top pass, it goes for good yardage, a little something extra in his repertoire.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
Well, every lineman knows the rule. You only get a 1-yard buffer beyond that line of scrimmage, and then the flag is thrown, and he got tagged for it there.
Yellow.
In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Here's Mahomes to throw.
That ball caught. It's Rice. He's got room to roam.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Rashee Rice.
49 yards.
And the Chiefs have got it on cruise control. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
A 3rd quarter action from Kansas City. 2nd down and 10.
Going to run with Madison again. And a loose football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Well, he has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry... many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. A great effort there. 28 yards.
And the Chiefs take the forced fumble and can... 6 points.
Butker on for the PAT. Now, these have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, After we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Here's Madison getting it again on second.
And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
The 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
Nice call on defense, rolling out the nickel package for that big 3rd down play, and they did an excellent job locking down coverage and forcing him to try and run for it, and he doesn't get there, which brings up a big 4th down call.
Here's A.J. Cole now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. The Chiefs offense and Patrick Mahomes headed back onto the field. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards. Throwing now is Mahomes. He's going deep for Brown. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown, 59 yards. And the Chiefs get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. And oh, can you believe it? He misses another one, his third so far. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And he'll pass the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Raiders offense ready to go. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, hooks up with the tight end Bowers. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. On 3rd down, they run with Madison. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Here's A.J. Cole now. He's been terrific so far. This will be fielded at the 17. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Chiefs are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control. They've got his man complete. Still going inside the 20. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Rashee Rice with now his second touchdown of this third quarter.
And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
And he missed it again. The fourth time now in this game alone, and that has to be great cause for concern over on that sideline. We're back now in KC, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, it was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that will bring up second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
That's to Bowers once again. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down. Now, this is certainly one of the bigger losses that we are going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point where we're at in the fourth quarter with how wide this advantage is. For this offense, they're just trying to end things with a positive drive and then get the heck out of here.
Yeah, if this had been a concert, you would have heard plenty of sour notes in this one. But they certainly don't want to end it on one. They want to put together a few more throws like that and at least have a final drive to give them a little bit more hope as they move forward.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for Las Vegas. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would have, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they... But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution. Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion.
And the Raiders have got him.
Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Looking downfield for Kelsey. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45.
Here's Pacheco headed right.
Gets around him, and he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
52 yards rushing for him now to this point. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Pacheco once again.
And just shutting him off there. Still fighting for more. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
I know we're in the era of wide-open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football. We just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and, you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day.
2nd and 11. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of a full 8 yards. And it sets him back for 2nd down. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. The big loss on 1st down leads to a tricky 2nd down. 18 yards to go.
Pacheco gets it up the gut.
Fighting him off. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. And they will take a knee here. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Interesting. Mahomes wants to throw it. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for...
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9 yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Butker now to add the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. And it was finished off with a 10-yard touchdown scamper. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And he returns this to the 22. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
From the gun, Minshew to throw.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll set up a throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for Vegas. Fielded just inside the 20. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Well, they came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here, and now the football for the final moments of the 4th.
Yeah, and it was apparent that they were the better team, right? We figured that out pretty early. But give them a lot of credit for staying with it. They didn't stumble around out there. They didn't